greater evil here?
I don't know. I mean, right now, Rob's kind of the savior of the bracket, depending on who you ask. But look at Zomba, dude.
Yo, my boy is ready to square up. He wants all the smoke as we get ready to get into the other side of winner semis here with Ned versus Zomba at Rise and Grind.
Dude, the way that Zomba actually, dude, you can definitely see the difference, right, between Zomba and Anathema. The way that they approached Rob, like, we thought Anathema was, like, crazy aggressive, but he actually dialed it back a lot against Steve, right? But Zomba was immediately going into throwing hands, tossing Sephiroth around like a ragdoll.
I think my biggest compliment I can give Zomba is how good he is at reading jumps.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It's actually absurd how well he conditions people and gets forwarders, forces you to go low, and gets free ledge traps. It's extremely difficult to do that consistently at a high level, and he does it all the time. That allows him to get those get-ups on ledge with those backers consistently.
My biggest compliment to give to Zomba is that he knows, he doesn't think, he knows he can beat anybody in his path, man. It takes a certain swagger to have that type of confidence, but man, this kid has definitely been doing well. And of course, I completely cursed that one.
Yep, Ned, but Ned has been playing so well. Of course, like we said, he has some of the best flare cancel movement with this character we've ever seen.
Oh, yeah.
And also, just his ability to play Sephiroth quickly is not easy. This character inherently is a camper, but you're not going to be able to run.
What? Did he DI, like, SDI to the other side of that? Because that should have been a stock. All right, he still got it one way or another, but what the heck?
He still fell, but Sephiroth's so big that his hair ended up getting caught on the right side of the wheel and got dragged over to the right.
It's like when your hair gets caught, like in like a wash machine, you just get dragged in there, man. Oh my God, loses his whole scalp in the process. But either way, right now, Ned, I mean, you got a little bit lucky, but still lost stock in that process. And, I mean, right now, still maintaining a pretty decent lead. 85% is nothing to scoff at.
Yeah, right now, he's doing a good job holding that lead. But because of the inherent nature of Sephiroth being a paperweight, you have to watch out for these nairs, two side Bs that can happen at the ledge. Speaking of also, you have to watch out for that up air deep in the skies. Great job going for the up B straight to ledge show at a perfect straight down angle to avoid getting punished by the down tilt on the ledge.
And I think that's something he's going to have to be very sparing with in the future, right? That was definitely a fantastic recovery, keeping yourself alive. Wow, dude, this pressure is actually kind of insane. Wow. There you go, finding the backer to close out that stock. But as I wanted to say, if Ned continues to try and recover like that, Zomba's eventually going to make him pay for it.
What also impressed me so much about what he just did a second ago was the fact that he air dodge reacted to that laser back on and still kept the ledge shot going.
Oh, yeah.
Most of the time, people would have given that up, but that up air is going to go ahead and give that one up so light. Even with some good DI, you can still fall early with being Sephiroth.
I mean, hey, you called it, man. He is definitely a bit of a paperweight right there, and he died very, very early. But as we continue to move forward, man, these guys continue to do battle. Only 13% being the difference, of course, until Ned starts opening them up a little bit more. Looking for an aggressive option with that up tilt. But, you know, Zomba being
pretty common behavior, too.
Yes.
Most of the time, people will aggressively drop from that platform and try to swing right away. But these anti-air nairs have been so good. Getting him on the air dash back down, though, with that back air. Last stock of piece. This is not that far off. I mean, that 55% doesn't really mean that much because, like we saw earlier, Sephiroth can fall. Down tilt gets the trip and already keeps his combo going. Immediate mash out, though, from Ned.
Oh, yes. No, you're absolutely right. But now this is a scary situation. Not only do you have the one wing out, oh, my God. You heard the crowd react to it, too. They knew that back air was coming. And Ned got a little bit lucky in that one.
They saw the shine and went a little bit too early. That Scintilla catches you slipping sometimes, forgetting that it has a projectile. But now you have a couple extra jumps. You only have the ability to go low, though. And because the gyro was in the way, he did not want to take it. He already hit him out of one jump. He used to. He was forced to go to ledge, but he had to take the perfect angle on that and didn't want to try and charge the Octoslash with the fear of getting hit by gyro.
Honestly, it was a really great reaction from Ned to just try and, like, you know, he definitely was trying to recover, and then he saw that happen. He goes, oh, I can't charge this. If I charge this, I'm definitely dead. But unfortunately, a little bit low. So great recognition. Unfortunately, not enough to get it done.
Yep, that was very similar. Actually, I think if I remember correctly, there was another stock that felt like that earlier too. And Zomba playing smart at the ledge, not overextended, because it's easy to want to challenge someone after you rip their jumps away. But instead, why do I need to? I have ledge control. I'm just going to throw this gyro at you, and it worked out perfectly.
Right back to PS2 here. See how this one plays out. Ooh, okay. Ned's kind of dashing around here. All right, I like the movement. Not trying to commit to anything crazy because, one, I mean, they have fought many a Rob in their time, right? But they also recognize what Zomba does bring to the table. So they're definitely trying to bait something out because Zomba is definitely willing to press buttons.
Yeah, Zomba, and also great spacing from Zomba to bait him to go for an aggressive option from ledge, catching him once again, but he does get the additional jump so he can mix it up a bit and instantly double jumping out of there. However, that can be kind of reckless as you have these up airs looming, and he reads another jump, but
wow.
no DI that time.
That was actually, yeah, really insane. Whoa, that could have been really bad. Does find a,
oh, wait a minute, wait, if he wants to, okay, all right.
Yeah,
I thought about it. I was like, oh wait, he's out of fuel. He's pushing him all the way up. Okay, he's
not out of
fuel.
fuel.
He's not out of fuel.
Man, you are feeding the crowd the wrong information.
I thought he was out. But still, that pressure brought him all the way up to 114. That advantage was amazing.
Yeah, dude, these guys are actually just kind of going ham right now. I mean, Ned, he definitely smelled blood in the water, and he was trying to capitalize as best as he can. But, man, Zomba just somehow finding a way back to stage every time. What is he doing all the way down there?
I like the idea. For one, he went for the side B to catch him slipping, maybe react to a forward air, but it doesn't matter. Even after that nair and he tech, he wins that whole stock. He was behind the whole time.
All right, well, here we go into this one, though. 147, man. I mean, Ned's doing a great job, but he also started off hot in that game one before Zomba found a way to bring it back, man. And when there's a will, there's a Zomba. Let's be real here.
Okay, go ahead, snap your fingers, King. He keeps that damage going right now. He tries to avoid these nair. That is something that you'll see them do on occasion, but not too often, especially against the higher level players. But that nair, a little bit too below from that up air. Good DI up to get away from that up throw to give him extra time to punish that.
Yeah, I mean, that was definitely a huge spot for Zomba here, but now it's up to Ned. Oh, it's not up to Ned at all, but we get into the final stock here for Zomba in this game two. Can he find a way to turn this around on Ned, who's honestly been absolutely incredible? The pressure, oh my God, that can't be the stock, right?
I mean, it can because, yeah, he did. He sniped him, and that answering right back. Rob doesn't need that much thought process when he has you at the ledge. He can take you right out. But the gyro in the way.
Man, Gyro's just a better Nana. Let's be real here.
Actually, though, that's the best friend you need.
I wish I had a gyro, but either way, 59% though. Ned, even though he kind of got gimped in that stock, he's still doing a great job of building up this damage. 65%, nothing to scoff at. But it's up to Zomba to try and find this opening that he needs to turn this around. It does get a down tilt to a couple jabs.
Yeah, if I'm Zomba, honestly, I'm not freaking out too much because even though you're at 73 to 27, you have him at near to gyro percents, which is why he rolled back behind him, hoping to try and catch him slipping. But now that up air is massive as he gets him in the skies. Rob do be big though, and it is very hard to get away from the massive sword known as Masamune, and Ned strikes, gets himself on the board.
Hey, you said it best, man. Rob is big, and I mean, as great as the character is, he still struggles in disadvantage quite often. Like, yes, his recovery does go far, but his recovery is kind of suspect in some situations. Sephiroth as a character, I believe, can really take advantage of that. And also, when you're way up in the air, you kind of have to hope that your opponent can't go up there like that. And Sephiroth, obviously, especially with that double jump, or the third jump, whatever, with the up air, that covers so much space.
I'm trying to remember if he even had one wing there.
I don't know, but he covered so much room, I believe it.
It's just, like I said, such a massive up air. If you fall asleep at the wheel, and he took the safest route he could by going high, but he wasn't anticipating him getting up there so quick. He saved his jump, but still the early up B, the right call to get out of here.
All right, let's see how this all plays out now. Okay, getting a couple of down tilts. And the damage right now for Zomba looking pretty solid here. The pressure has been pretty solid as well, but Ned finding a way to open Zomba up. Hey, you like fairs?
We got plenty. Oh, and he tries to go for the anti-air on smash. I like it. He went for up air so many other times. It tries to get a tech in place, maybe a spot dodge panic from that because he's been grabbing him so often there, Skip, to get that free up throw nair.
Right, yep, does get hit by the gyro, the laser as well. Yep, he does have to go for the Octo Slash, and I mean, Zomba did respect it. Unfortunately for Ned, he's still going to lose that stock, as Zomba will find a way to get it done.
Just keep that going now if you're Zomba. Try to box him out. These down tilts have been putting in a lot of work, but now you're off stage, and Ned has been so right on cue, so accurate with these forward airs. That's not the easiest thing to do, but that back air will always find the mark with how easy it is to find him jumping from ledge.
Here we go, man. Zomba getting right back on the offensive end of things, though, trying to keep this lead in his favor. Dash attacking, lasers, forward airs all over the place.
I'm liking his extra usage of F-tilt throughout this whole tournament at a boxing-themed event. He has been consistently using dash cancel, F-tilt, and a lot of other options in those places off of down tilt just to get stage position, and that's kind of been tripping people up. But following up here with that extra wing skip, this is where Ned has gotten the party started.
Yep, and that's another stock, though. Going to be getting him right out of there. Sephiroth, unfortunately, as great as he can be, is one of the lightest characters in the game. So Zomba going to be taking advantage of that very, very well.
Yeah, I guess no party at all. Still stuck in the corner of me, which is like, nobody knows I'm the one-winged angel. But
they don't know I'm the one-winged angel.
Right now, I mean, I like this pressure from Zomba. Going with these nairs and just immediately dipping out underneath the platform. You have to respect follow-up up tilt.
I mean, hey, even if you put Zomba in a position where, you know, it's even game or you put him at a disadvantage, he does not stop believing that he can take any game until you actually beat him.
Like you said,
he will not stop until he has nothing else left to give. But that was a huge back air. I love the pressure Ned was going for, way out there. But you are a brave man, Ned. I like what you were going for, but man, you put yourself in a terrible position where that nair is going to cover so much space from Rob. Yeah, you're going to get ping-ponged down at the bottom of PS2.
I get the logic behind what he was trying to do because, for one, he puts himself in a spot where it's hard to react because you're literally in an area where the camera can't even see you. So you try to go for that forward air, catch him slipping, maybe force an air dodge, or get him messed up because what did you do last time down there? You went for a nair, and Zomba teched it.
Yes.
Zomba said, no, I'm up a stock. I'll just fight you down here, too. Yep. And it worked out.
He does have the resources to mess around down there quite a bit. He can throw out aerial, continue to recover aerial. I mean, plenty of time. So that was definitely a weird spot from Ned. I do appreciate it because, again, like you kind of needed to do that to try and push it, you know, somewhat even.
Yep.
But Zomba, man, he don't drop that.
No, and look at his spacing from Zomba with these nairs on shield. You can't like you want to press a button quickly as Sephiroth sometimes because of the range you have.
Yeah.
But Ned, smartly holding on to shield because he doesn't want to move forward. He would have hoped to get that gyro back to try and go for a couple Z-drop strings. Not going to be able to get the regrab though.
I do like that. You know, he recognized, all right, Ned's going to get back to the stage. You know what, I'll shoot my gyro over here. I'll go pick it up, try to, you know, reset neutral here, see if I can get anything else out of it. So that was definitely a really smart play by Zomba because, look, he's going to continue getting this damage here. That could have been a huge punish from Ned, but he just was not ready for that.
Yeah, Ned just kind of hoping to fade away. But all these approaching back airs working so well and not ever going for a down air at ledge because it's hard to time on Rob sometimes. And I like the idea you're not giving up a free turn from a get-up attack. Get a tech away from that. Another punish though on that down smash.
Right. Goes out of gyro here. Yeah, just continuing to put this pressure down. Wow, great DI from Ned to stay alive. I mean, Rob up there is no joke. Ooh, that could have been some bad news. The nair going to send him right back off, trying to find a follow-up with the laser. The gyro threading the needle is Ned, finding his way back to stage. He's trying to battle back to take some sort of lead here.
And there's the add tilt again to give him stage control, but finally a forward air gets him back on stage, but you're at throw percentages, so this is easy for Zomba as he finds one right on cue to get the first stock.
Yet the Tombstone pile driver taking this heavy lead here for Zomba. 105, I mean, it definitely is doable for Ned to try and even this up very quickly, but Zomba's going to take his time, build up his damage as he can.
Yeah, simplicity is key against Sephiroth. You do not want to get... Oh, wait. Simplicity... Well, sometimes you just got to cheat. But he went high. That was the smartest thing you could do. You do not want to go low because Zomba would have tried to challenge it with a back air.
I mean, a lot of other players, you know, they try to drift in as much as they can and recover those. So Zomba, you know, was definitely ready for that. But Ned, like you mentioned, definitely being smart, get back to stage, man, reset the neutral. This is definitely a tough spot that we don't need to have right now.
Now, getting the whiff grab, and that grab not the greatest range in the world, so if you whiff those directly in front of Rob, you're going to take those down tilts. That back air sending him default stage, snatching that gyro out the skies, forcing him to get hit off of it. As a matter of fact, he does not have that much ledge invincibility, and the gyro coming through instantly to help him out.
Oh, that dash attack barely whipping it. That dash attack from Sephiroth is actually super nutty, too. It is so good. But we do have Ned coming back down to answer back 2 stocks to 1.
Right, can Ned do it? Can he keep his run alive here on the winner's side of bracket? Zomba trying to have something to say about that right now. 2 stocks up to 1, like you just said, Skip, and he's not overextending. He's making sure if he goes for a nair, it's safe, and if it's not, he fades back in, but he can still react to it.
Oh, okay.
That was for the counter.
That was definitely a a call out and a half there, but you know, Ned past nair, going to be able to get himself out of a very tough position, but man, this is still not looking too good. 101 on your final stock here, potentially for the winner side of bracket.
And he finds it anyways.
Yep, the Zombear.
4 Zombear attempts in a row. The lore has continued to grow. He is going to make sure he reminds everybody, hey, you remember that time that I qualified for winners finals by using Zombear at Rise and Grind?
Yeah.
Well, we're going to be hearing that more often as he gets himself that comfortable position to, actually, maybe not so comfortable, to go up against MK Leo in winners finals.